This one's for my day one. This one's for my day one. You have to ask yourself that question. What do I really want? What do I really desire? What do I truly desire? Give yourself a couple of days. Really give yourself a chance to answer that question. Start somewhere. Crawl. Crawl. You have to crawl. You're in your crawling phase now. You can do this. You have the power. You have the strength. You can do this. People need a release. You can find creative ways. What is up, YouTube? It's your girl, Marsha Finesse, and today, yes, y'all, today, I'm just literally gonna sit down and talk from the heart. So, as you can see, you guys, I'm attempting to do something different with my channel. And so for Mondays, I will be here. I will be here in front of this camera, talking to you guys, and literally just speaking from my heart. I picked a topic. I picked a title. It's gonna be like that, where I'm just gonna pick a subject or an emotion or a feeling, whatever it is. We're gonna go with the vibes, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I feel like we should really talk about. That's what I'm gonna talk about. And today, what we're talking about is start somewhere. Today, we're talking about start somewhere. Like, a lot of us, we have dreams, we have goals, we have visions that without discipline and without consistency, we're literally just like, we're just wishing. We're wishing and we're hoping for these dreams to come true. We're wishing, we're hoping for our goals to come true, and then they don't. They don't come true. And some of us get into depression. Some of us get into suppression. We get into this place where we suppress ourselves and we are, you know what I mean? We moved in a depressed like manner, and we stop loving ourselves. We don't love ourselves as much anymore, or we never did. We never loved ourselves as much because we never worked on ourselves enough. So really, my message today, what I have to say today is start somewhere. Start somewhere. And where I'm pulling this from is from a place where I have like, okay, I literally have like 10 journals. Like, I have a lot of journals, but then I'll tell myself like, oh, this journal is supposed to be for this, and this notebook is supposed to be for that, and this notebook is supposed to be for that. And then, like, you know, I realized 10 years later, or like 5 years later, I have a whole bunch of journals, some not even finished, that I didn't even finish writing in them, but they're still here. They're still looking at me. So, like, I'm coming from a place where I would plan, and I would just keep planning. I would just keep planning. But there's no execution. You know what I'm saying? So starting somewhere, me expressing myself right now during this little sit down, I'm expressing myself and I'm saying that you got it. You can do this. You can do whatever you put your mind to. What is it that you truly desire in life? You have to ask yourself that question. What do I really want? What do I really desire? What do I truly desire? Give yourself a couple of days. Really give yourself a chance to answer that question. Don't feel like it has to be right now. Oh, I have to know everything 100%. I have to know specifically what it's going to look like, because no, sometimes you have to go through phase 1 to get to phase 5. Like, you want to get to phase 10, but you ain't go to phase 8 yet. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we crawl first, you feel me? Then we walk, and then we run. Start somewhere. Crawl. Crawl. You have to crawl. You're in your crawling phase now. And I'm talking to those people who, you know, who have fallen off, who feel like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna make it. They feel like, you know, I don't know where to start. Start somewhere. Start somewhere. You can do this. You have the power. You have the strength. You can do this. I want to start a YouTube channel. Okay. Where's your camera? Do you have a camera? Do you have a phone? Do you have an iPhone? All right. You want to start a YouTube channel? All right. What kind of content do you like watching? Start somewhere. All right. I want to do mukbang. I want to do eating shows, but I don't really like it. All right. So don't do eating shows. Do something that you really like. There's literally, like, YouTube has millions of niche. Like, let me not say millions, but there's literally so many niche, at least 100,000 that you can go into, and you could probably really make a profitable living, as long as it's not like a fetish or something. As long as it's not like a fetish, you feel me? You'll make it. Like, okay, what about if you want to, do people still dream about sports now? I mean, it's pandemic time, but pandemic is not gonna last always, is it? I hope not. I hope this ain't gonna be the rest of our life. But I'm just saying, even if you do want to do sports, maybe, because you know what? During pandemic time, people need a release. You can find creative ways. There's literally enough space and enough room and enough place for everyone to succeed. So what are you going to do with the success that has your name on it? Are you going to let it go? Are you going to kiss it goodbye? Are you going to let it leave you? Or are you going to work on yourself? Work on yourself. Be the best person that you can be for yourself, for your family, for your children. It starts with you. Start somewhere. Start here. Start here. Start in your mind. Start in your heart, your soul, your gut. You probably feeling like, yo, you were literally probably in this place in life where you are disgusted. You're just like, I don't like my life. I don't like how I live. Probably you don't like your surroundings. Probably you're okay and comfortable with how you live, but you don't like where you live. You know what I'm saying? Start somewhere. We're leaving soon. I don't know how soon we're leaving. Soon could be 100 years. Because I know I want to live old age. Do you want to live to see old age? But guess what? I'm already 30. You're already how old you are. Like, in 20 years, I'll be 50. In 40 years, I'll be 70. In 40 years, I'll be 70. Just think about it. I've already lived 30 years in my life. 10 more years, I'll be 40. Half of that, like, in 5 years, I would have lived half of 70. Think about it. In 5 years, I would have lived half of 70. What am I going to do? Like, what do I want to do? And that's really why I'm coming here to say, start somewhere. You want to write? Okay. Start writing. You want to sing? Okay. Start singing. You want to dance? All right. Start dancing. You want to exercise? Start exercising. Do what makes you happy. Yes, you have a 9 to 5. Yes, you have a 11 to 7, a 7 to 3, a 3 to 11. Yes, you have a 8 to 4. Yes, you have a 6 to 2. Yes, you have a job. Yes, you have a situation going on. All right. In all of them hours, you ain't got but 1 hour for yourself that you can spend and start somewhere. And really, I'm going to end with this. Starting somewhere includes making the decision that you want something for yourself, something different. Because sometimes I used to ask God, like, God, why can't I just be this person that just wants to work in nursing? Because I'm already a nurse. You feel me? I can just climb up higher in the nursing field and just call it a day and be done. I could have been done with it already, but it's just not in my heart. It's not my passion. You feel me? So, like, I used to be like, God, why can't I just be this? Why can't I be that? No, because you have something for you. Don't ask yourself why you can't just be that person at the cash register cashiering when you want something more for yourself. I used to be a cashier, so I could say that. I used to be a cashier for 3 different locations, so I could say that. You feel me? It's not, oh, because I know where I'm at now. People may feel like, oh, you're a nurse, you can't talk. Yes, but I can, though. I can talk, though, because I know where I've been. I know where I'm coming from. And I know where I want to go. And we're taking this journey together. Let's take this journey together. Or if you reach this video where I've already gotten to a certain point in my journey and you're just starting your journey, don't give up. Don't give up, because you can do a lot in 2 days. You can do a whole lot in 4 days. So imagine what you can do in 2 weeks. Imagine what you could do in 4 months. Imagine what you could do in 1 year. People have changed their lives in 12 months. I know your situation doesn't look pleasant. I know your situation doesn't look like it's benefiting you, but it is. It is, though. All things work together for those who believe. Right? Now, if you're not a believer, then I don't expect you to believe. It's as simple as that. But when you're a believer, you know what I mean by believe. When you're a believer, you know what I'm saying, things is different for you. It just is what it is. You feel me? So, like, what do you want? You want what God did for you? God dying for you? Jesus dying on the cross to go in vain? Nah. You don't want that to go in vain. You want to start somewhere. Start somewhere, okay? Start somewhere. You got this. Start today. Well, Marsha, when am I going to start? I'm going to write my thoughts out. I'm going to write a to-do list, even if that to-do list is for the rest of the summer. I don't have to tackle everything today, but I'm going to tackle this. Everything that I've been wanting to do, even the small things, small details. Sometimes you have to go through the small stuff to get to the bigger things. Sometimes we have to tackle the big things to get to the small stuff. Feel me? Work both ways. Anyway, y'all, I hope that I inspired you to be better. I know I didn't really say much, but start somewhere. But that's all you need today. And that is to start somewhere. Start it. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Right? Start somewhere. Start today. Peace. This one's for my day one. This one's for my day one.